Okay, Elijah, could you walk me through what is the first thing you see while looking at these instructions? Don't scroll down, just this first page. Like, just tell me what you see.
I mean, I see a nice cover letter,
All right, and then I suppose we can go through the pages slowly. So first one, you just see a simple cover page.
nice table of contents that lets me know.
Okay, so imagine that I'm holding a piece of paper from you, like from arm's length away, and then like that's like give me your point of view from that. Like, so like if you weren't able to read it, but you could just see it, like what would you think as you're scrolling through?
Uh, some lines with a bunch of dots.
Okay, well not specifically on this page, but like through all the
Oh,
pages.
through all the pages. I would think I'm looking at probably a set of instructions or something of the sorts.
Do you think it's like looks long, arduous, simple? Does it look like brief?
To me, I feel like it looks a little wordy, nothing too crazy, but I think it's a little complicated looking.
Okay, and then so complicated. So do you think like the layout of it looks kind of like from an arm's distance away? Would you think that would like kind of like look like hard to follow?
Yes, I think it would be a little hard to follow from an arm's length away.
I mean, not from an arm's length. I'm saying like if you had it in front of you, do you think it would be hard to follow? Just like from what you can see. Like I'm saying like more so like does like the organization of it look bad?
No, I don't think the organization looks bad.
Okay.
I honestly think it has good setup.
Okay.
Uh,
And then so do just like a brief like just looking at it like based off of like what you can read from the definitions, the keywords, like kind of like the language used. Who would you think this instruction set is for? You know, a pro, someone who's new.
uh, I think honestly this would be for like a newcomer, like maybe someone like a student,
Okay, it's like
not really
it's like maybe like a freshman student or something like that.
yeah, a freshman student taking like
Okay.
one of their first coding classes.
All right. And then you kind of already answered this question, but do you think that these instructions will be easy to follow, just from like a grazing point?
Yeah, personally, yeah, I do think they'd be easy to follow.
All right. So now you can. Now I'm gonna have you go back up to the top, and then just follow the instructions word for word. I cannot help you on any of this. You are on your own from now on. So just go through, do exactly as the instructions say, even if they make no sense. So like just you are a robot right now, just doing this.
Okay.
And then do me a favor, and as you're doing it, talk talk through your steps. Talk out loud about what you're doing. I'm gonna write everything you say down. But I cannot answer any questions unless you get like completely stuck. Like you just don't know where else to go.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So, okay. I like this right here. I think this helps so I don't get stuck. Just sit here and worry about it. I will name it calculator because that's one of the recommendations. Why am I doing this? Wait, one or two sentences. Explain what this one. Add, subtract, divide, two, okay, I guess inputs. Think about what information your program will need to work. Example continuous charge. Then for that, let's think about what program shows the answer. The calculator shows the answer.
Okay, that was good. Okay, so I'm gonna hit you with a few questions here. Just give me your honest answer. All right. So do you feel like you filled this planner out correctly, and that it would help you maybe like with planning really any program?
I think it would help me with planning the programmer code. I think I did it somewhat correctly. I don't think that was the instructions fault. I believe that would be user error on my part, but I do believe I did what I could do.
Okay. Do you think that if you were just giving the planner and not the instructions, after you've done it now, do you think you could do it again without instructions?
Yes, I do believe I could.
Okay. Did you skip any steps?
No, I did not.
Okay. Did any steps confuse you, ambiguous wording, or
No, I believe all of them made much sense and were pretty straightforward.
did anything go wrong?
No, I don't think so.
Were the pictures I included helpful?
Personally, I think not. I think it just kind of they kind of looked out of place.
Okay, and is that more so like the picture that's chosen or where the pictures are placed?
I think it's where the pictures are placed.
Okay, so. All right. Were the sentences like was the writing clear? The writing helped you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All the sentences were very straightforward and clear. There was no confusing.
Okay. Were there any? Well, you kind of already stated about the pictures. Were there any sentences that you didn't like? Any sentences that you think maybe could be reworded or removed, or maybe innocent sentences you think need to be added?
No, I think it was good.
Okay, and then were there any sentences that were really good that you think really explained what you needed to do perfectly?
Yes, I think 6 really like got the point across, and I knew exactly
Okay.
what that was asking me to do.
Okay, so for plan that. Okay. Is the purpose of instructions any different than you thought it would be? So like just based off of like what you thought the name was, is what you did different than what you thought you were doing before you actually started doing it?
No.
Okay. So now using the instructions, do you still agree with what you thought was the intended audience, or do you think that you would change and say it's for a different audience?
I believe it's still for like a freshman incoming class or coding class. I think this is pretty basic beginner level.
And then, so how could the instructions layout be improved? You already touched on the pictures, so move the pictures. Maybe do you think they could be moved more to the side, more beneath?
I believe more off to the side would be better because I think in the middle it kind of looks clunky. If they were more to the side, I believe they would.
Okay. And then do you think that there should be more pictures or less pictures?
I think the 2 pictures you use are enough. I just think they may have been out of place.
Okay. And then anything else, sentence flow, anything like that could be rearranged, or where the steps are placed, out of order, anything like that can help with the flow or the layout?
No, I think it's pretty good.
And then did you see any typos or grammatical errors?
No, I did not.
Okay. Well, that is everything. I appreciate you for your time.